For the Emperor! Wow, we don't stand for any of that garbage. Ha 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 ha! Old Big Mech here. Welcome to the Red Ones Go Fasta. And I know I'm making fun, but this is my new Astra Militarum army for New Year, New Army, and my local stores Escalation League and all that jazz. Anyways, welcome to update video number 4. You can see here, I have a legal army. Yes, I can field a patrol detachment now. I have 2 full squads of troops and 1 HQ. I can make a patrol detachment. I'm actually this close to being able to make a battalion detachment with a 3rd troop squad here, as I do have a 2nd HQ already in my commissar. Now, you can see there is obviously more to that now. We started off this army with just the company commander, expanded with the command squad, the commissar, and then started making some troops. Now you can see I have some heavy weapon squads. So this did come in from eBay. I put them all together. I decided to go with the good old-fashioned mortars because indirect fire. So they could sit in the back, camp on that objective, and throw some covering fire down. You could see I did quite a bit of converting just with some parts there. And I tried to make it cool where, like, you know, there's one Vox guy in the unit and one guy pointing, so that the whole unit has something different going on. You know, it shows like he's getting orders from on high and whatnot, even though I know there's no actual Voxes in the unit. It's rule of cool here, man. The whole point of doing this army is that it looks cool. Yeah, and so I've got a troop squad back here running a plasma gun and an autocannon. This one here is running a heavy bolter and a grenade launcher. This one here is going to have a las cannon and another plasma gun. So yeah, that's what is new. Plus, as you can see, my Leman Russ is coming along nicely with the colors there. And I even got a little bit of paint going here on the company commander, trying to get an idea of paint scheme. I also have some lore finally. So these guys, they are going to be the 98th Truscan Snow Dog. Is it Snow? No, Snowhounds. Yeah, sorry, Snowhounds. The 98th Truscan Snowhounds. If you look in the current 8th edition Astra Militarum Codex, there is a Cadian-based force that comes from a snow planet that are expert marksmen, and that's kind of their lore. They've been in one White Dwarf with like a little short story, a couple of random pictures, and that's it. But you know what? Cool enough, good for me. I am going to run this particular regiment as Truscans. Once I get these last 8 guys finished put together, that is going to be it for my Cadian-style forces. And this adds up to about, I want to say it was like 650-ish odd points, maybe even 700. But yeah, oh, and then there is, so the troop squad, and then I'm also going to have a company commander that I'm putting together, or a platoon commander. So I'll have a company commander and a platoon commander. The platoon commander right now is an elite choice, which is weird. Hopefully all that changes with the 9th edition codex, and maybe we can go back to a platoon structure where all 3 of these squads are one choice or something. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to have this detachment ready to go. Everything else after this is going to be different regiment sculpts. So I have the Gaunt's Ghost, you know, the Tanith first and only. I have an Armageddon Steel Legion, and I have 1 squad of the Krieg, the Death Corps guys from the Octarius box set. So I've got 3 other regiments to add into this army. I know that soup factions are going to be not a thing. They just took them away from the orcs, which really sucks. That means you, so in the past you could run 2 detachments, right? So I could have an Outrider detachment that was all speed freaks with my evil sons. And then I could have, you know, a battalion detachment that was, you know, bad moons with better shooting and stuff like that. That is all gone. Everybody's got to be the same clan, and they're probably going to do that to Astra Militarum too. But you know what? I don't care, because I can run them all as one regiment. I just want the different styles out there on the board because I think that's what looks cool. That's what's always cool about the artwork for Astra Militarum, for Imperial Guard, is when it's all these other different random regiments that are standing up to defend the Imperium. You know, that's the coolness of them. So yeah, this is going to be it for the Cadian base guys. Like I said, I got the Amor guys for that, plus the company commander, and they are done. So that'll give me 2 HQ choices, 3 elite choices, including our commander of the fleet there that can call down the strikes from on high, the 3 troops, the 1 heavy support, and then the Leman Russ. Now, one cool thing I am doing, as you can see, I did my hatch shut for a reason. All of my tank vehicles, or at least most of them, I'm going to do without commanders in them, so that I can run them with any of my regiments. So if I decide if Soup Thing becomes something that you can do, you know, and it's more advantageous to run them with a different unit, I'll run them with a different unit. Or if it's more advantageous to make them Truskins, they'll be Truskins, whatever the case may be. So that is where I'm at now, a month into this army build. I have a legal army built. In fact, it's even almost finished. And then I've got to undercoat those couple of new guys, and then I can get into painting. And hopefully that is what we will see next week, is more than just some undercoating going on, and we'll see this army really start coming to life. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. If you like it, please follow, subscribe for more updates. We're going to keep building this all the way until it's a fully finished, painted, and based force, and it's going to look really, really cool. So thanks, and we'll see you in the next one. So I had some questions in the last video about what exactly I was using for undercoat. This is the exact stuff. It is Rust-Oleum Camouflage Ultra Flat, and it bonds to plastic. And I know it says it's like a paint, but this stuff is like a primer. It goes on and it dries super flat, super fast. And other paint adheres to it really, really, really well. So it works just like a primer on the plastic. Works really, really well for base coating your Imperial Guard. And they make this in a bunch of colors. This particular one is army green. There's also like a woodland green metallic, which is that like more yellow one, or ochre colored, and browns and blacks and tans and all sorts of stuff. But this is the actual one I've been using as my undercoat. So there's your part number.